Hello, and welcome back to Starminer. We are trying to build up the Jupiter gate today, hopefully. We do have to build some solar panels for the big solar dominion, but right now our big thing is that we just need a little bit more research points so that we can hopefully build this gateway. I'm not 100% clear on how it works, but we do have some iron-looking asteroids out here.
Warning, low energy.
And I was hoping that we could probably mine them. But our poor little factory bot is struggling on energy right now. So I'm also starting to wonder, where can I fit more energy nodes on this? Which is not looking like a lot of places. I definitely can't go much wider. You know,
Warning, low energy.
if we were to replace these science stations with Hulk nodes, I could probably fit science stations past them and still fit in. That would be, I think, our maximum width. I feel like we could do that, and then I'd be able to slap in another couple of solar panels. Wow, buddy, you are... Ah!
Grid online.
That's why. I forgot that in order to park this guy, we have to turn off the grid so those solar panels get sucked back in. That's not as bad as I thought. So our goal right now is we have these couple of big asteroids out here around this area. I feel like we probably need to clear this area to build the link gate. Though I can't say that for certain.
Scanners offline.
But these look like they're also iron asteroids, so I thought they might be a good spot to start. Keep breaking things until I ooh. I feel like that's not the way to ooh. Yes, iron and silicates. All the good bits. All the tasty bits we want.
Offline.
So... it is amazing when you press that drill how agile your ship suddenly becomes. This guy's going to start slurping up all the iron and silicates here. And our research has already ticked over. So, under megastructures, we can build the T1 gate. Enables travel between sectors. Confirm. Now, you might ask me, how do you build this gate? And to be honest, I don't know. For some reason, the beamline node is the only thing that's actually popping on here. I was kind of hoping it would be an obvious choice. The link gate not built at Jupiter Gate. Can't travel low power. And we've done this again. Every now and then when we look at the map here, it seems to glitch out. We are in early access. Load back in and fix that. So, how do we think we build that gate? Like, I would assume it builds off of that piece, right? The other gate that we looked at didn't really have anything else around it. It's possible that it needs the solar array frame, which we have the money for, but we just need the research. Aha, blueprint unavailable for selected station. Build point. Create a new build point in space. Aha. Is this the secret? I wonder. Tier 1 gate. Enables travel between sectors. Yes, sir. A 1,000 iron, 1,000 silicates, 1,000 cobalt, and 1,000 thorium. It also needs remove. It also needs 20,000 energy to build. Oh, buddy. So this is Jupiter Gate. Can I build anything on it? No. Hilariously, it is only the gate. Ultimate goal, playing Uma Musume while cosplaying it and saying ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be... That's not gonna happen. Pretty much promise you that's not gonna happen. We just riot until he says it. I've said ooh, ooh, ooh many times on the channel. I don't necessarily like saying it, but I have said it. So 1,000 silicates we actually do have. Cobalt, we have 400. The thorium is like... Dude, I got 40 thorium. Don't know what we're doing with those cobalt chunks. All right, let's get the Turktopus out. Because I'm going to have to go scouting for thorium if this is the case. Homie's going to be here a while, clearing out everything else. I might as well turn on mining.
Online.
Might as well. Mine 100 chunks of iron ore. Very good. So we have a couple of ice asteroids over here. I've actually never scanned any of these. So I'm going to go ahead and say, let's get some eyes on them. And we can figure out what our next steps here are. Something happens, you find yourself in the afterlife. The afterlife has a soundtrack. Is it pop music? But you get to choose which decade of pop music. Which decade do I get to choose? Ooh, man. Can I pick the summer of ska? Because I guess technically that would qualify ska music. as pop music. Because it was like pretty popular that year. Maybe that would be my answer. That's hard to say. What other terrible choice would I make? I'd probably say 80s or 90s. Because if nothing else,
Scanners online.
you know, I got my nostalgia to go with me. All right, so there is hydrogen out here, which is nice. But otherwise, it's just hydrogen and silicates. Have I said it in the ooh-boo-boo voice? Hard to say. Once you choose, you can't change it. Yeah, I'd probably go 90s then. I feel like 90s pop was pretty solid. How goes the space chillin'? Pretty good. We're working on building the Jupiter Gate, which is brand new to us. I'm just looking for some rare ores. Man, this is just like a giant dust cloud out this way now. You know, if I'm going to have to do a lot of this mining, I think I should actually start building some mini mining vessels as well. Because I do kind of think that's... We talked about building these like little mining rigs. Oh yeah, here's this guy that I started building and then lost. If I bring this close to the Chio bot, it would actually get built. Right? Okay, so hold on. So if I was to say it needs a Hulk node, it needs a big drill, it needs metal storage for that drill, it's gonna need power, probably 2 solar panels, which means it will also need a thermal rad. I don't know that a ship needs water unless it has crew. Energy battery, water storage, parts storage. This might actually be all it needs. Energy consumption is 35 megawatts. Solar panel creates 15. Oh, wow. Okay. So maybe an energy battery isn't the worst idea. Cargo bay, medium hangars. You know, maybe what I should do is tier 2 solar panels. instead. They do 35. So one of those would run the drill. Actually. So I wouldn't need these solar panels. Excuse me, why does
Warning, low energy.
Yeah, I know low energy. Scrap those. I mean, maybe that's enough?
Warning, low energy.
Geobot, you are not sending out any builders. Why is that? Oh, you can save stations as blueprints. Interesting. These guys only store 300 tons of metal, which does actually make me think I probably am needing like way more metal storage on this. Also, the Erlebot. Erligan, you already have a space station named after you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The USS Dwedful. Ooh, ooh, ooh should be the country identifier. Not a bad idea.
Warning, low energy.
I don't know why,
Mining offline.
this guy is not. Wait a minute. Okay, for a second there, I thought I could move the whole asteroid with me.
Low energy.
I can move the whole asteroid with me. Huh. Okay, so I don't understand. Where are my build-a-bots? Or, is this like not set to build yet?
Warning, low energy.
Homie, I know you have build-a-bots. Even if I can't see them. You're a build-a-bot. Get out there and build to that bot. Sure about why, man? All right, I'm going to temporarily disassemble.
Constructors offline. Constructors online. Construction offline. Construction online.
Brother, why aren't you building this station? Is it just because you're struggling on all of your energy needs right now? You can't send out... There we go, en route to build.
Warning, low energy.
I think that might have been it. It literally just needs the energy to be able to, like, refuel those ships. In case you didn't know, you have low energy on his union break. Yeah, these goddamn unionists. Yeah, we are still bad on energy, I gotta tell you.
Warning, low energy.
I don't feel like it's getting any better anytime soon. Curious question. Energy. The tier 3 solar panel array is like the big flower. We have that on the space station. That could fit on the back of this. You know, remove the tier 2 medium hangar. But I think realistically, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gobble up one of these research stations for a minute and then build another Hulk node. Hi, Mona. Good morning. I will name that ship momentarily. Don't worry. For those of you worrying, don't. All right, what do I got to do here? Gobble that guy up. So I do have a question with the Hulk node. Okay, I can't really spin it. I suppose that makes sense. Ugh, it's not gonna fit there. It could fit here. I think that's going to make us too big. But I'm also worried I don't really have a choice on the matter anymore. That interferes with that solar panel. Okay, I'm still going to do that. Which means I need to disassemble this guy.
Construction completed. Construction completed.
And I can just slap him in there instead. This ship is becoming absolutely insane. Doesn't help that we have all this sparkling weird redness around us that's just blinding me constantly, but... All right. Let him do his thing. What is the Turgibus doing right now? It was scanning ice rocks looking for thorium.
Scanners offline.
I'm gonna have it move up to some other asteroids while all that stuff gets built. Because thorium and cobalt are still what we need. The Arara Star. Command and Conquer, you have low Vespian gas repeating every 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't have such a terrible situation with that, but we do. I guess I'm realizing the radar that I have on this probably scans these asteroids as I get close without actually needing to scan them. Scanning them gives me like a composition of where the minerals are, but... yeah, like as I get close, I can't just tell that's iron and silicate. Problem is, I don't really know what a thorium rock looks like. These guys are smooth up here, though. So maybe? Oh, ship, you spin so fast. I think these are probably more the cobalt rocks. StarCraft was the best being gas? Yes. Command and Conquer was, what's the name of those crystals you mined? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I didn't play a lot of Command. I was a StarCraft kid. Tiberium. Yes, of course. Tiberium Sun. Is this game EVE Online, but without anyone killing your ship? Mickey, kind of. I think that's definitely a decent comparison. And there is combat. Like, we have fought pirates. We actually took over a pirate station. Captured it. Oh, yeah. This looks like some good... These look like some fancy rocks. Ionite.
Mining online.
No.
Mining scanners online.
Scanners online is what I want. Now, so I think Ionite is like the special fuel. Why is the Geobot in multiple pieces? Uh-oh. The drill currently is a different chunk. Can't attach, not mounted. Oh god. What happened here? Path blocked. What do you mean path blocked? That path is not blocked. By this? Okay, yeah. That solar panel was somehow blocking these constructors from getting in. Why do you think you are separate? And what are you missing? You're missing cobalt and silica. No, you have all these things. I'm just waiting for my builders, eh? Which I appear to just not have enough of. We might have to actually set up the Erliga station. Alright, I tell you what, I will rename this guy to the Uwuwu bot. Who is partially built. What's ironic is the tier 2 solar panels actually need power to come online, but can I send those parts power, I wonder? No, not really. So I think you need tier 1 solar panels to actually get them online. I want the rest of this iron. Solar panel destroyed. Bulk node completion, okay. Yeah, see, because that's not connected, it thinks it doesn't exist. All problems I've been discovering in this game are typically solved by just saving and reloading. Did I kill the Geobot? No, it just had a moment.
Mining
There you go.
offline.
See? Problem solved.
Mining offline.
Ooh, my drill is also extremely broken.
Warning, low energy.
But that's okay. It'll solve itself. Why is this being built by parts? Don't we have, oh gosh, dang it. There we go. Now it just needs the power. Power. Yeah, they're going to repair that drill before they do anything else, but we're working away. It does seem like that extra solar panel was kind of maybe all we needed to get this guy up and running. I will still try to make the expansion on this side too, so at least he's samesies. Okay, and I tell you what, the Eonite in this is actually kind of rare. So the Jupiter Gate takes thorium though, not Eonite, right?
Construction completed.
This is the problem.
Mining online.
So here with mining lasers, I can't decide like, oh, let's just grab this one little bit. I don't need all the silica, but I do want this like rare fuel. He's out of line, but he's right. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna undock the Ehrlichien station. We have yet to determine exactly what this thing's purpose is. But it does have a lot of solar power. And it's got a lot of room for adding stuff to it, right? I think what we determined is we couldn't really go much further up in that direction. I guess like the scaffold it could probably do because that fits the length of it, but I couldn't go past that scaffold. What I'd really want is like a splitter, which I don't think there is a part for. We talked about building a commander so that we could unlock the core module as well here. I think let's grab him. 60,000 for the core module. But that allows us to build an actual static station. Yeah, Eonite is the fuel we use for jumping. Like, I wonder about things like these officer quarters. Because if I could get officers that, like, say, improved refining, you know, obviously that's kind of nice. Requires nuclear fuel that can be produced at the manufacturing node. Increases mining speed by 20. I mean, that also seems probably worth taking. Refining speed, refining efficiency. Quickly refines iron, silica, cobalt, thorium, and ice core. Tier 3 refinery. Manufacturing nodule, the construction tower. Trade ship ports. A trade ship can dock and exchange resources. Versatile construction hub that builds essential vessels from resource hauling trade ships to readily armed frigates for fleet defense. A tier 2 shipyard. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I got a lot of questions. Let's get that officer quarter. Tell you what, I'm also going to get mining speed increased because that does seem to be sort of important. Now, the energy battery could be useful. Into a nice space farm up north. Did you stop mining this? You did. Can I ask you why? You're actually entirely disattached from it.
Mining online.
So I think it's just like once the asteroid gets too small, we have to do it manually. Dude, I gotta tell you, I regret deciding to come into this like cloud of whatever is going on here. Visually, it is killing me. Oh my god.
Mining offline.
I just want the Eonite. In fact, I really just want the thorium. This is something I really wish we could say is like focus these Eonite chunks. The only thing you can really do is just like make them the closest thing. There we go. And hot damn.
Hauler construction offline. Haulers online.
Ah, okay, never mind. If you turn off the haulers, they will just drop whatever they have. So I gotta let them at least get that chunk. Take it home, country roads. The Kobolds? It's a very good name. What's up over here? Mining stars?
Haulers
Oh,
offline.
you know, mining big asteroids and stuff. Looking for the good bits. Not always having a lot of success. Finding some nice stuff. I'm curious. Yeah, see, thorium is actually just not here. Cannot jump low power.
Scanners offline.
So I think what we need to do is we need to go to a different system to set up a mining base. Like we can just go to that belt system that should have all the rocks, and more importantly should have lots of big rocks. Then we build up a rig. Let the ooh bots be built. Yeah, you are gonna have to have a mini solar panel just to get everything else online here as well, because everything is just missing power. I think if I build that, it'll do all the rest. Oh, you also need thorium to build this big oh, cargo bay. Oh, Chiobot. Yeesh. You might as well take all of it for now. Okay.
Construction completed.
Got the turquoise coming cooking in here. Okay, so the UU bot's got some power now, so it's going to turn on all those solar panels,
Construction completed.
which should help it build all the other parts.
Construction completed.
Okay, and this homie here is gobbling up all the rest of the iron.
Construction
I'm
completed.
still definitely going to need way more iron, but we'll get there. Reichlin, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Final Fantasy Remake double games are 25 for the both of them. Which Final Fantasy remakes? There's so many. Final Fantasy 7 remakes? I'm still waiting for them to finish Final Fantasy 7 before I dive into it. 7, yeah? Ooh. All right. Noted. You better turn on dampeners because you're going to go out of control. So, yeah, also, unfortunately here, because I don't really know what the old Erligan station is doing, I'm just going to have to reperk this guy. I mean, he's designed to be a
Warning,
weapons.
hull breach detected.
He's designed to be a weapons platform. Beating up my nice solar arrays. Like a damn fool.
Construction completed.
I think I'm going to leave him to be what he was deigned to be, which is dangerous. How the hell did we fit you in here?
Construction completed.
Like that, maybe? Sticking out just the solar panels,
Grid offline.
which leads me to believe I could probably just fold them in. Oh. Oh, that guy is sticking his nose out there. I think actually I just need to go like this.
Grid online.
Because I'm pretty sure we parked it with the grid online before, so. There we go. What a nightmare to dock. Debating getting them now and getting the third game when it comes out instead of buying three $60 games. Yeah. I mean, that definitely seems like the safer, more logical way to do it. Isn't that the one where the main character gets banged by 10 black men? What? Reichland, what are you talking about? That just sounds like you're just causing trouble. He dresses up as a girl and goes to a spa. Oh, yeah. But I feel like I don't remember that being implied that he gets gangbanged. Ever floats your boat, I guess. You know, I would say Final Fantasy people, it wouldn't surprise me if they were like, yeah, that's that's correct. That's what I want. That's the vibe we were going for. There ain't no sexy times implied or otherwise. Listen, man, sometimes people just want to, like, put their own spin on it. Yeah, the ooh bot. So, you work? All right. Save as. Ooh bot. So, this is a little mini mining drone now.
Scanners offline.
Which I can send to just like plug into something. I think I'm going to end up needing more metal storage on it, but it can store 1,000 tons of metal actually, which is pretty good. But the idea being is that, like, I can park them in, like, a fleet around the Chio bot. He also still needs to finish his science station build here, but... Dude, Chio is chunk. He a chunky lad. He a real chunky boy. Break. Rotate. Rotate. Go in. Rotate, rotate. Rotate, rotate. Yes.
Grid offline.
Oh. You can actually stick out a little bit down here. Interesting. So you can be a little bit longer than it looks like you can be. Okay, so let's get to the map. Let's go to the Ash Rock Belt. I mean, that feels like it's probably going to have everything. Nest. Nest. Okay, I am going to be real. This place is a lot less ore than it looked like it would. Like, this doesn't look like a belt at all, but... What the heck is that? Oh. There's stuff moving in there. This might be aliens. I mean, that definitely looks like alien to me. Oh. Ooh. Look at these little buggies. All right. Well, we'll get close, but not too close, because there's actually quite a few of them. And then I think the Turktopus still has, like, you know, 8 lasers on the front of it. One might argue that this is a job for Erligan Station, but he's not actually operational right now. Enemy gunship. Am I upside down? I am, aren't I? Okay. I also don't have that shield module built yet. This thing just keeps spawning more and more guys. $1,600. All right, we'll go for him. Who knows what kind of range they have?
Warning, hull breach detected.
Very big range is the answer. They can shoot at about 1,100. And they're basically all mass drivers.
Weapons online.
Ooh, you get money for killing these guys. Yeah, but they're also spawning in every direction all around me. So this is not a good idea.
Hull breach detected.
Cobalt and silicates. Okay. I got the answer of what I actually needed to know, which is what kind of asteroids are these? We're going to hit our thrusters on. And juice it. Get out of there real fast. This is definitely a place that when Erligan Station gets built, if this is just like spawning guys that create money, and I could fill Erligan Station with, say, mass drivers and fighter base, then he could just sit outside here and farm presumably an infinite amount of cash. Hunting down alien bugs. Which I'm going to guess there's just like a bounty for. Yeah, but like it's built so many gunships since we've just arrived, so let's get the hell out of here. This is no place to be. Break. Wow, you really pick up inertia like nothing else, buddy. Didn't feel like I was going that fast, but I guess I must have been. Do a little teamwork here. Okay. You have proof. Can you post a YouTube link? Yes, you may. I'll ask for some independent peer review in the chat. Is that the Popeyes logo on the ship? The big P? I don't think so, but I'd be interested as a Popeyes fan. All right, so let's get the hell out of this. Not asteroid belt filled of aliens. The ash rock belt. I mean, there's the outer foundry zone. It has... It's not really a lot of asteroids here either. I think let's just go to a different planet. Europa has a bunch of stuff. Dark Iron Drift. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I don't know what these mean. I believe they're quests. Io as the Ghost Drift. Ghost Tide Cluster. Hadfield Shipyard. And Cladius Debris Field. Let's check that out. I only have 3 jumps left, so also note that. Ice type asteroids, M types. Those are a lot of small ones. These are a lot of big ones. Those look like pirate drones. Ton of pirate drones around 4. All those pirate drones are moving towards my ship. Keep some note of that. These are all really big asteroids, though, so if we could mine these, I think that would be favorable. There's also some ice asteroid around here. We haven't really mined any water yet, so... I gotta be honest, I don't like that zooming out all the way takes you to the map, because I often want to just see, like, all around me here. These look different. They might just be iron and silicate, though. They are big, is the nice part. Regardless of what they are, we need a little of everything right now.
Grid online. Scanner mining offline. Scanners offline. Warning, enemy approaching.
Warning, enemy approaching. All those pirate drones? Oh, yeah. I guess they are. 30 enemy monarchs. Okay, I think that's just pirate drone.
Scanners online.
Yeah, iron and silicate. Well, man, they're still valuable. We also need like a ton of money, so the silicates are also like... Hopefully these are more iron than silicate, but...
Scanners offline.
Swing. Oh, these guys are so nice and fast. Let's see how they perform. This is a situation where what I could do is I could set them up to auto transport to the Cheobot. Yes. Oh yeah, these are super rich in iron. Maintaining a steady water level is essential for the efficient operation of the module and the well-being of your crew. Keep this spare topped up to avoid shortages that could impact critical systems. So it does look like this ship does want some water storage. Kind of hope that wasn't the case and I could get away with it, but she don't look like it. We're gonna build that, and then we're gonna build that. And then you're going to build that.
Construction completed.
So how far away do we think those monarchs are? Not that far. They're actually moving pretty quick. All right, let's do it then. The Erlangen station needs to get itself figured out. This certainly feels like no better spot to do it than this.
Completed.
So that is forward, and that is up. Right, and we can't like move those fighter bays properly right now. Really only have assault lasers is part of the issue of this ship. But I guess let's get like some front loaded there. You are going to need another Hulk node. And then it's a good question on how you actually move this forward. Interesting. I could do... cleft nodes? I don't know. I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to see what the beamline nodes look like here. I don't really think they work because they need to... what am I saying? They all need to combine into a core. I mean, what I could do is I could do this, put 2 guns on the front of it, and then set up like another node here, a scaffold. Right, would that work maybe? No, I think the scaffold would be too big. The sizing of these guys are... No, I mean, there we go, because it's 1 and 1. So yeah, if I put a scaffold there... Oh, I can't. I do see it now. Oh, I don't know how this was built beforehand then. I don't even know if these fighter bays can actually launch. I mean, I have 8 fighters on this ship, so... we're making a bit of a risky play right now because if I take every single one of my ships out and I can't handle these guys, we're going to be in big troubles.
Construction online.
Those chunks down to him. Oh yeah, those guys are coming in fast right now. All right, well, let's see what we can get built. We're gonna need cobalt from the main ship. Let's just grab like 200 of it. I guess let's grab another 100 iron as well. Ooh. Maybe you could be scaffolds with
warning, hull breach detected.
No, that wouldn't really work. Oh wow, dude, those fighters are already just going out and dunking dudes. Wow, never you mind, dudes. I think we're fine. Turns out having 8 fighters on this station is plenty. If this is the case, I might just say like, yeah, put a cleft node here.
Breach detected.
Put a cleft node here. I do have a tier 2 plasma cannon down here as well, so we do have like 1 big gun defending us. One, two, three, four, 6 lasers. Oh, all my fighters got destroyed. Did they? No. We're not okay. I was wrong. There's no metal storage on this ship. It can't make new fighters. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. How do I solve this problem immediately? Manage storage. What is in here? All these parts. Can I empty those into the rest of the ship? Yes. And then I could disassemble you. And then I could build maybe some metal storage and an energy battery or something. Okay, thankfully the Turktopus is putting in its work. And the Pannonia is actually tanking. Which I think is okay because it has like a gajillion shields. So I could put another Hulk node back there. I feel like energy storage might be the thing to do, though.
Construction completed.
You guys might need to just come up a little bit more. Idle enemies. One enemy mothership. Oh, yeah. What's confusing me is this says there's still monarchs and rammers. And I don't think that's what pirate drones are. Oh no, they are monarchs. Is that mothership sending something to us? The monarchs are getting killed, but the rammers keep going up. I don't see where they're coming from. Yeah, I don't know. That's got me a little worried, though. "32 enemy rammers." I guess we'll get some kind of notification as they approach. Presumably. He says, totally unsure if that's at all true in any way, shape, or form. How we doing down here, little ooh bots? Ah, so you can't run without water. So I'm just gonna have to come over here temporarily. Oops. And build that for him.
Construction completed.
Just a bit of iron and silica. You are going to be running out of water pretty soon too, which is a bit annoying. Out of trade range. All right, let's grab some water from you. And if you spot any enemies,
completed.
You let me know. No cargo bay. I guess that's the other thing you need. Can I make a mini cargo bay? I feel like I can. One small cargo bay. I don't think I need a full-blown cargo bay on this guy. TBD. Yo, your Gothic X3 looks different than mine. Must be the choice of camp. So far up in space, he doesn't even read chat anymore. Yeah, sorry. I really got locked in on that combat. Never happened in your playthrough, but I went to the other room. Yeah. Doc, hello. Sorry. Couldn't have cared. Might have even misunderstood the thinking. Yeah.
Construction completed.
I don't think. I mean, yeah. Not entirely wrong. I don't think this needs a lot of water to run, but I guess it needs a little bit of water to run. In the meantime, this guy is getting at least souped up with all the good lasers. All the good slazzers. So, inactive. Costs 100 energy to run. Is it that you can't do that without energy storage? These guys only produce 35. Would that be enough? Trying to figure out how to make this work right now. You're running out of silicates. And iron.
Construction completed.
Plus 85. Yeah, I think if this builds one more solar panel, it has enough. And you've got the juice to do that. Here's a question. Can you refine Eonite? No. I need a better refinery to refine fuel. That is very good to note.
Construction completed.
Now. Input 100. You have 500 out of 500. Your drill is offline. Your heat is too much, even with a thermal regulator. So you need some sort of dump point. Actually don't know I needed all those solar panels. But we're trying to figure it out, right? It's a step-by-step process. 72 incoming rammers. That number just keeps going up and I keep not seeing them.
Construction completed.
So hopefully they're just really slow. Okay, Uwu bot. You've now got the dumpies. I apparently got a level up to Rare Admiral. Attack speed by 30. Energy weapon damage by 30. Well, we're definitely taking that. Construction speed by 30. Let's take energy weapon by 30. Tier 2 gate. Tier 2 mass driver. Tier 2 missile launcher. Tier 3 refinery. Dude, what is the Tier 2 gate? Tier 1 gate? Gate. Yeah, okay. Whatever the tier 2 gate is, it doesn't... It's hidden. It's a secret. So what's going on? How come this isn't working? Paused. Time to move on. Inactive. Why? I have the power to run it. I have the metal storage. We can dump the heat. Why isn't the drill working? Do I need to have the asteroid scanned?
Online.
Ah. I think that's the answer.
Scanners offline.
So, you're finally done. Sir Admiral Buttis Gorgeous. Just the regular Turk Laserson. Does he like lasers or does he like lasing? We're not sure. Swing. So, yes. All right. So that was the missing key. I'm a bit curious about the amount of solar panels I have on this guy right now, because it's funny. It says he's only making 24, but he's absorbing 35. According to this, the drill only takes 35 energy consumption. That's like a single solar panel. So I definitely don't need this many solar panels. So I'm just going to jettison those over. Oh my god.
Construction completed.
Okay, how's this all looking? You can take some metals now. Oh, you're actually in range of Chiobot. That's amazing. So I'm going to take like 300 iron, 300 silicates, and 100 cobalt. And we'll see how that feels. So that should allow him to re-equip his fighter base. These guys are missing silicate and cobalt, which you have, but I think you're just, most of your fighters are out of range. Most of your builders are a bit out of range, sorry. So let's just glide on over here. Okie day. It's a beautiful day. So these are metal storage. Thinking about what kind of things I could add on here to this ship. Scaffolding, no, but beamlines also require those hard points. I was thinking, like, if I wanted to, I could put out like slant nodes and then cleft nodes to put some more sort of side fire. I guess right now we have this insane water storage system here. Oh, here we go. Looks like those rammers are starting to show up.
Construction completed.
Good to know. The mothership does actually attack by just sending troops. I guess unfortunately, as long as the Pannonia is here, it's going to draw some attention. The real question is can I kill these things with laser fire? And the answer seems to be very easily. I guess they're basically just like little missiles. Worth a couple bucks each. Enemy rammer. A builder bay would also be something I think would go a long way on this guy. That being said, I truly don't know where I would add that at the moment. Could in theory add it at the back. We think aren't. Right now everything's a bit up in the air with this guy. You're out of engineers? Oh, interesting. His engineers get killed because I guess they actually fly the ships. I don't know why I transferred 8 when I only needed 6, but... And you are desperately low on water as well, are you? Close enough to trade? You are... Take them a little bit to get down there, but honestly, this station doesn't move super fast, so... I like the vibe of this place. It's definitely looking better. I think some, like, mass drivers would go a long way on it, but... And the Uwuwu bot is... It is successful, so we're gonna save you as the Uwuwu bot. We're gonna, like, overwrite you. Because, if you can believe it, the next step is to build more Uwuwu bots. $260 iron, 275 silicon, 64 cobalt, and 20 thorium. I mean, I literally have just enough to do that.
Mining online. Mining offline.
Actually,
Mining
you know what?
Online.
It would speed this up. Those ships aren't really doing anything else, so we might as well zap it. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Cool. So it starts with just like a couple, and then it starts sending out big swarms after a little while. It's interesting because I guess as these motherships go around, if you do end up having big static stations in places, like with the tier 3 core module, you end up in a different situation where you can't necessarily defend them all so easy.
Upgrade complete.
Take that lower water rations. I would really like to build a proper mining station. Storage capacity, a large storage water. Refining speed, refining efficiency. I mean, I do think I need this manufactorum. So let's also just increase mining speed right now. Or refining speed right now. The Turktopus is humming. He's got his 8 lasers, like a true octopus would. No, Judge Agent, they are the Admiral of Rears. They judge. We've got the biggest rear. We're not going to get rammed. That's how this works. We'll call you the Uwuwu Dreadful. Oh, sorry, the Uwuwu Dwedful. And I guess you're just Uwuwu Bot. So Uwuwu is going to be my mining designation, I guess. It stands for unmanned weaponized uniform. No, I've lost it. This is the question I have. It's like, how do I send and receive energy to a spot? You're the dumper. You're the water storage. I guess I have to temporarily build one solar panel in order to get it online. That's just all there is to say. Unmanned, weaponized, and underground. I mean, I just do mining, so.
Construction completed.
Because I said mining. Did we get the Uwu struggling artist yet, or did it come? I sent it to his demise. We have not done the struggling artist yet, no. There were a lot of things named Uwu all at once, so.
Grid online.
Grid online. Let's get all this juice going. Like, these guys, they build pretty quick. So, can I just take this solar panel now and say, instead of disassemble, I think I'm just going to scrap. Send out the iron bits. Yeah, that worked. And then it needs water storage. Excellent. It's a lot of ships, man. Are they all still just rammers? Yeah. That one might slip under.
Construction completed.
He still needs his cargo bay.
Construction completed.
I don't even know that it needs 10 hydrogen. It just seems like it needs a drop of hydrogen to work. But I guess 10 doesn't really hurt. And you are just about full. Of iron and silicate chunks. So we're going to launch all those up to Geobot. Let your builders keep doing the work here. You can actually move a little bit. So we'll move you in a bit closer. Make sure all those builders can reach us real fast and easy. You can see they like start hard burning the moment they get about like 1,000 clicks out. Even a little less than that. But I guess our lasers are just... We have all these energy weapon upgrades. So our lasers are extra long range. Hyper efficient. Plus there's, you know, 8 of them. I mean, these guys are only worth 5 silver each, so it's not really like I'm getting a ton of money or nothing. But every little bit helps. Believe it or not, we're actually starting to get like kind of full up on resources there. So I'm gonna try to bring the mothership in just a little bit closer. Ideally, so we could do some trading. Tilting this thing up and down is definitely the slowest. The slowest part. I'm quite curious, like, if this thing gets the tier 4 gun, can it just shoot this stuff coming in, or can it only shoot motherships with that? Oh, no, 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 no. I think you might be too close. Just close enough. Pushing its luck. Deposit. 1,000 iron. Deposit. 1,500 silicates. Confirm. Hi-ho. And then I kind of feel like what I'm going to do here is just kind of perk this guy. In between us and the mothership. Because I think if the Turktopus is pulling this off, this guy's got fighters and he's got guns. I feel like he should do extremely well. And I could probably have the Turktopus just like come over and finish this up. We still haven't found thorium in this location, but it did say there was some, so. Oh yeah, look, those fighter ships are going already. Wow, they engage at super long range. On the right axis, you are. You don't feel like you are, but you are.
Construction completed.
So I'm kind of a little curious to see how these guys work. Oh, wow. So I guess they have just a handful of different weapons. Maybe against the monarchs, they were not so good. But against these remaining 16 rammers, they seem to be fine.
Haulers online.
And then you guys can just build those last couple guns. Why did all my fighters stop moving? Is this what happened last time? They're all right here. I don't understand. Did they go out of range?
Construction completed.
Repair requirements. That one took a little bit of damage, but they're all in like fine shape. I'm gonna let this station build up its guns. Because here's the thing, all of those are colonists, and colonists are kind of expensive. You know the 10-hour campaign on Sniper Elite to finish? I'm up to 40 hours. Definitely not a pro gamer then, clearly. I mean, my understanding is that game is foolishly difficult at times. Though it looks really fun. So, you're still mining him. You're still mining that. You need something scanned. Here's a big question. If I attach to this rock, will it screw up the fact that I already have someone on this rock?
Warning, hull breach detected.
Gosh dang it. No, it looks like we can both catch the rock at the same time. But it also feels like, for simplicity's sake, I should just let them do it. All this iron scrap floating around. We have like 140 iron chunks here right now. All 4 of our refineries are going full speed though, so.
Construction completed.
Ugh, you know what? Just let it be. We got bigger fish to fry. If our guys want to collect that stuff, they can collect it. If not, we're going to mine this other stuff.
Scanners online.
We got other big rocks. Been loving it. The only thing I changed is have the camo system for Metal Gear Solid. I mean, have you played Metal Gear Solid 5? Because I feel like you would probably like it if you liked Sniper Elite but just wanted camo. Snap into another one of yous. And then that station is done. Okay, so iron silicon. Oh, it didn't tell us that there was what I was looking for here. I think this actually might just be like iron silicon with some ice asteroids.
Hull construction offline.
But I tell you what, we'll at least do a little look around. I am gonna try to pick up those fighters. Oh, that's cool. You can actually see the crew members inside of them. Here, iron and silicon. It seems like the fighters just kind of go out and then they must be running out of fuel. It's my only guess. Either that or they're designed for like larger targets, not for swarm craft, strike craft. Well, at least this station moves pretty well now. Huh. I guess either that or they're just broken.
Scanners online. Scanners offline.
I don't really need to scan this. I just got to get a little bit closer to make sure I understand what's in it. Hydrogen and silicon, yeah. So unless those asteroids out there have something, I don't know that we're gonna find any thorium here. But I tell you what, we'll take a little run out here at least. Loved Metal Gear Solid 5? Yeah, okay, good. I felt like you would. Oh, you're both mining. As are you.
Scanners offline.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. So I also have these, what are they, tier 3 refineries now, but I'm realizing I probably can't build them. Unless I build a tier 3 station. You're out of trade range. You are not. Yeah, I think one metal storage is fine on these. Could they use more? Sure. Do they need to? I don't think so. Okay, so if I disassemble them, if I disassemble or scrap them, it seems like I don't lose the crew. but I do have to rebuild the fighters. So, you know, my other question would be like, where are the other fighters that were out here? Because there was a squadron of fighters that we sent out previously to fight these guys. And they all kind of vanished. Unmanned vessel detected. Reclamation 9. The Great Array. Yeah, so this is where all those pirate vessels were hanging out. I think these are just cobalt mines, though. Still valuable, but... or possible, like, thorium? Not thorium. The fuel mines? Had an idea about sniper on head customization for heroes. Oh, a spider on head customization. Jareth will not like it. I'm excited to get into some Age of Wonders stuff again next week. It's been a while. Yeah. Eonite. So no thorium here either. All right. I don't know what a thorium asteroid looks like. Oh, I wish I could autopilot you down there. But maybe I can autopilot you close?
Autopilot online. Mining offline.
No. All right, well, just turn off the dampeners and give it the juice. Hit those thrusters, close the gap. Yeah, I mean, there are even more debris out that way. You're full. Why are you full? Can you trade with him? You can. Cruising on down. It does at least seem that that mothership has stopped sending guys at me. And hopefully with all the stuff we get from here, we can make some big sales. I might just go back to that starter area at Earth. Or something like that. Because I'm not really feeling like the resources are good enough out here. Hold. Hold. Two hangar bays that can jump between sectors in orbit without the use of ionite fuel. So I guess, yeah, building a commander as well could maybe be a smart choice. Seeing as we lost our previous one. Because I'm just thinking about like, oh, well, I could check out Hadfield shipyards if I had a commander and not need to move the whole fleet. This guy's digging away. So, yeah, there's a question, I guess. $200 iron, 300 silicon, 50 cobalt. Integrated thrusters, nuclear reactor construction arms, tier 1 refinery, and 2 hangar bays. Aha, I see. So the one of these that we got before came equipped with all these hangars. And utility arms. Yeah, all that stuff still needs to be built. Radiator. Cool. Ah, so this is a lot more to build than I thought it was at first. But I suppose that's it. All right, we'll give it a name, which will be the Struggling Artist.
Construction online. Haulers online.
I guess I might as well turn those haulers on as well. So you definitely don't have enough to build this, but you can get started. Pretty sure I could just pull a bunch of stuff off the Chio bot. Like, honestly, we'll start with that. This is nice. I'm close enough to that iron as well that he can start picking up that stuff. It would have been smart if I built this a little bit closer to the Chio bot because its builders could have come out and helped as well. I used to have a big construction beam on this, and that made constructing things really fast. I don't have that anymore, but I could research it. Honestly, we might do that. Mind body controlling Ratatouille spider. A spider controlling spiders on the heads of heroes. Spiders using rulers or spiders on all characters. Just spiders all the way down. What I could do, actually, is give you a construction tower. I'm going to do that.
Autopilot online.
You think autopilot works for the Erlangen station? It works for Geobot. Again, I do not understand why. I am curious how this guy will ever get power to start. Because even that nuclear core requires power. Oh, I wonder if this is one of these situations where you actually want to dock with what you're building. You know, I've never thought about that. Could I do that? If I took the Turktopus, right, and said... like dock into its lower section. Docking denied. Station non-operational. But I can merge?
Mining offline.
That'd do it. Oh my god, look. And the autopilot on the Erlangen station is actually working. So for whatever reason, only the Turktopus can't... The Turktopus and the Pannonia can't auto travel. But everybody else can. So this guy has enough power now to actually be built, which is cool. He's already got himself a little hangar bay. Which I guess if he's going to have two of these, one side should be constructors, one side should probably be haulers. Which, if that's the case, let's get the builders out first. The trail of ships is very amusing. Yeah. I mean, I love that they're just like little rocket pods.
Construction completed.
We're out of trade range still.
Construction completed.
You're all done? I think. Yeah. So that guy's gotten just like a little too small now. Oh, dude, it's so funny piloting these things. They're so fast. It's incredible. The difference is staggering. And in. So these guys are just gonna like double team this asteroid now. And he's going to be able to move over there pretty soon as well. Okay, you got as close as you were willing to let yourself, it seems. Something is weird with this station. It keeps like tilting when I drive forward. Oh, because you're not the core module. I think its center of balance was off. Cobalt, 25 cobalt.
Construction completed.
Trade. 20, confirm. Definitely need to get more cobalt going. So we got thrusters. We got a docking bay. Looks like we got the nuclear reactor here too. So I'm gonna not make the mistake this time of not putting nuclear fuel in that guy.
Construction completed.
I'm willing to lose one. I'm not willing to lose two. There's the radiator. This guy's getting all his goods delivered. This will be nice now too, because this guy can also then like defend the Uwu fleet and build more of those little mining boats. He'll also be able to actually build us a station too, so. Node there. Honestly, I was thinking another metal storage might just be the way to go right now.
Construction completed.
You need one engineer. Which I believe the Turkticus can provide. Turkticus to Erlangen Station, one colonist. Energy battery, slant node, array nodes, thrusters, scaffolds. Honestly, I think I'm also gonna move all these perts. For the sole reason that this guy's got huge pert storages. Nice. The body is done.
Construction completed.
It's very funny that I've spent all this effort trying to get this guy over here. It's like by the time he's here, it's all going to be done anyway. Yeah, it's literally completely done. So, can't detach. If I was to make that the root module, I'm confused. Are you telling me that once I attach this, I can't ever detach it? There are tier 2 modules attached. I mean, every module is a tier 2 module is the problem. Is my understanding here to be that I cannot ever detach 2 modules once they are together? Part storage, metal storage, energy battery. This is hilarious because, like, I can't even detach this small array. Excuse me. Huh. Cannot disassemble. There are structures attached. Okay, well, I guess then what I have to do is just... I don't think I have any nuclear fuel now because of that. Okay, well, Burlington Station has a load of part storage here. So maybe what I can just do is pass that all over to him.
Polar constructors online. Construction offline.
Do you not have ships at all? You don't even have haulers, hey? Yeah, that won't do. I mean, you're gonna need those.
Construction online.
Turn on the construction engineers at least. More iron chunks there. You are actually almost full.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Now that little tiny asteroid bit. We're gonna have to bonk it. Because I need to start dumping like silicates. Or iron, I guess. No, I want to say same thing here. I could probably deposit cargo bays and solar panels. You still need cobalt. You got lots. Gotta bring you in close enough to move it. Yeah, I wonder what the system for like detaching pieces is meant to be. Because it does feel like at the moment that's a bit of an oversight. Just big looming mothership in the background, man. The cool thing is that when we go to a station next, we'll also just make, I don't know, not infinite money, but a whole lot of money. Can't believe this guy doesn't have any hauler bays.
Construction completed. Warning, low energy.
Nah, you're fine. Low energy. You have a tier 3 solar reactor. You don't have low energy. You never have low energy. So, one hauler, one constructor. Honestly, I feel like probably 2 constructors. It only probably needs the 1 hauler. And it does need, surprise, surprise, 2 more colonists. Three more colonists, actually. So I guess what I want to know is if I create a build point, So all these other parts here are like parts. Okay, yeah. So we'll just keep that build point right there, because the constructor laser here can do that. Oh wow, we put this on the front of the ship. It's fine. That's fine. Once we have these parts, we can just build it. The foolishness of this like disassemble system, but it's okay. Are you all done? I think. Yeah. One more asteroid claimed. What's hilarious is like how much XP I've been getting just from ripping apart rocks. And honestly, it does seem like putting 3 guys on 1 rock is actually hyper efficient. Please stop. You've gone too far. Now, I don't know how it's going to be once this rock gets really small. Hopefully all of our ships don't just donk together, but... Yes! Deposit all of the chunks to the great Chio mothership. Our mining queen. All right, I'm also going to turn on these haulers because I'm realizing I could just pick these all up and then jettison them over and it'll be way faster. Starting to learn like what's actually worth the speed. So this is definitely, we're gonna have enough iron. We have enough iron, we have enough silicon. We have no thorium. We in fact have a bunch of extra iron chunks. We'll piece this together, this commander. ASAP. Yeah, it's funny that you can't just be like, can you guys send them over there? It's effectively the same system, right? Like they've got little boosters on them. So you wish you could just like remote activate them and say like, hey, all of these come to my ship. I would like to collect you now. Gorblin. Just deposit all that stuff. Fire it off. Yeah, it'll take him a long time, but even if he gets out some of it, it'll help us because we're gonna get out of here pretty soon. Yeah, the only sad thing is I have this commander, but I don't have any fuel for him now, so I am going to be stuck at that point where we can't use him until we visit a station anyway. Yeah, this is not fast. Honestly, maybe 2 transports would have made more sense, seeing as we have the build laser on this guy. Can I, scrap this constructor? New. Oh, neat. If you select the hangar, though, you can say gather specific materials, so you can actually focus on being like grab those parts first, which was something I was kind of wondering about earlier. But now we know. I tell you what I still don't know, though, is how do we power this ship once we build it, the commander? Because I don't know it has any, like, tier 1 nodes on it. Certainly not that I can think of. You know what? I better get fuel then beforehand. It can have all the parts. So it's all ready to go. It just needs to be assembled. This thing has 71 iron left on it. I'm not actually sure you're even running anymore. I don't think you are, no. Just gonna go park this guy. I think we have enough iron and silica to last us for a while. We're gonna sell a bunch of it. Upside down. Oops. That's good. Hangar ship not in docking area. Dock. There we go. Because the Chiobot can just like grab the rest out of there, right? Not as if he has a shortage of things to refine right now already. Okay, these guys are done. Let's get them perked. This was quite a little mini mining adventure we did here. Building up our fleet of mining bots and our actual station.
Hall construction offline.
What is you? Tier 1 constructor. You blocked? You can't get home? Dock it. So I'm going to say like half of all of these as well. Now the real fun part. Trying to dock this guy. Our greatest challenge. I do wonder. Could we maybe just fit him in like this? I feel like the answer here is going to be a very obvious no once I try it, but if he would fit like this, it would save me a lot of grief. Yeah, I don't think so. Give him the spin. Our chunky pirate station. So what do I have? Like a single solar panel right now that is sticking out? Is that what's doing it to me?
Grid offline.
You're allowed to stick out there. We've already determined that. Obviously, you're sticking out here.
Online.
Here we go. Dock. Oh, I had you. Dock. This little fella's all done. Let's get him put away.
Hulk constructors on constructors offline.
Path blocked. My dude, that is not true. I know it's not true because it's the exact same on the other side and it's not blocked on that side. So why are you giving me guff? Little constructo bot. Oh. We'll crash into him. We'll just dismantle him and bring him back. Okay. Can I do anything with the planets? Not yet. Like, we can't land on them or anything. Interesting. So this guy is sometimes blocked. And sometimes not? Weird. Yep. I'm not going to stress that. Yeah, I guess the only thing with the planets is, like, we have to build the Great Helios Array, which is a massive solar array above all the planets. That's, like, the main quest line. Which I assume then allows us to, like, get out into the, I don't know, outer reaches of space where the aliens are? It's funny because they were like, ah, yes, the Corpo Wars. This is all the corporations fighting for control of the stuff around Lalande. But I'm like, but how do they get there if the gate doesn't exist? Now, can I do this without folding those sails in? Nope.
Grid offline.
But at least it's pretty straightforward. Woo woo. Indeed. Oh, I do have one nuclear fuel cell here still. Interesting. Interesting. No, it is the fuel cell that the ship is using. My bad. It's not really a spare fuel cell. It is a in-use fuel cell.